Hey, what's up everybody? It's Aris Stoss. Today, we are going to watch a match I did in the Age of Empires 4. You have me in the blue, or the teal as they say, Aris Stoss. And then over here in yellow, playing as the Holy Roman Empire, you have the dude. Building that gold mine, got a town center, and a house. With this prelate, and then I got a house, a town center, and a wood lumber camp. Now,
Done.
why am I doing this? I wanted to know what y'all thought about this little strategy of mine on Oasis. It's something I thought about, but I never get this map. But one time, and the one time I tried it, I failed. Miserably. This is the second time. How will it go? As you can see, I have villagers. Go into the wood, the forest, gathering wood, and putting it in the lumber camp.
Yeah.
As my scouts, another villager comes. Man, look at that deer. But please, do excuse the graphics. I got a potato computer. The fact that it runs this game at all is amazing to me. Now, what was he doing? The dude.
Ain't he?
Oh, he got some sheep. His prelate. Getting his villagers some faith. Or what do they call it? Inspired. What is his scout doing? Where did it go? Where did your scout go? Oh, there it is. He's just wandering around. I got myself a gold mine. And a mill. And as the English, the mill of course, grants you 15% for the first age, 20% for the second, 25 and the 30 for the next consecutive ages. Very important to remember that. Maybe I should tell you what I'm doing. Look at that. Look at that. I'm scouting and I'm getting shot by arrows. And he's building a lumber camp in the same spot. Why? Well, because in the middle of Oasis you got this lake. Pondish lake. With all these fishies. And that's not even the main attraction. The main attraction is you got two sacred sites. Those two sacred sites is what I'm looking for. That's what I want. See, he's a Holy Roman Empire. He's gonna be thinking about, there goes the Arkham Chapel. He's gonna be thinking about getting all of these relics. And he's gonna be more worried about the ones outside of the Oasis than the inside of it. There is one there. One relic. And one boar, two boars. Those don't really matter in this game though. Not in this one. Now I'm getting guys on gold. I got guys on food. I got some guys on wood. As you can see, I'm doing a straight beeline into the center of this thing, right? I'm almost halfway there. Two houses and a barracks. Less focused on aging up. Even though typically whenever you're facing the Holy Roman Empire, you kind of want to get up there pretty quickly. They're going to get up there pretty quickly and they're going to try to get all those relics. And that's their number one thing. Oh look, it's a race. Who's gonna win? That tree is blocking the yellow. The teal with his one sheep is going. Anyways. I got 1, 2 Vanguard men at arms. Now, something I like to do with my mills.
Done.
1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 10 farms off of 1 mill instead of your regular 8 that a lot of people get. And you still get all the benefits of it. As long as you got, I believe it's 2, maybe it's just 1 grid square of your farm in it. I think it's 2, maybe just 1, but for sure in this scenario you get 2. It's getting deeper. It's getting deeper.
Wait,
Honestly,
Ein Auntie?
I didn't know if this was gonna work. It did work. I'll let you know that much. It did work. And he's getting his food, and he's gonna get the wheelbarrow. That's a good one. That's a good one. I actually usually get the wheelbarrow first because it just compounds on top of itself as time goes on. What I mean by that is, the sooner you get it, the more benefit it's gonna be, of course. But like, if you think about your villagers' capacity being carried by +5 plus their movement speed by 15% in the first age, if you're able to do it, that's a whole age where you're getting extra. But it does cost quite a bit if you're trying to get to the second age pretty quick. So you may want to skip it like he did until the second age. But I prefer getting it and I get a lot of sheep usually, getting the what's it called? Survival techniques, that's right. I like to go for some looks and put some houses for my farmers. And of course I do the council hall. But that's because I don't need a knight for this one. I don't need to go and raid his empire. What I need to do is make sure I can defend against his guys coming as quick as possible. And Council Hall produces bowmen super fast. And usually I take my guys on wood off of wood to help with the Council Hall. Okay. This is where being the English is really good because your town center's gonna shoot off with a bunch of arrows, where other town centers only shoot one at a time unless you got villagers inside. And I can have my villagers shoot after him too. Oh, here they go racing again. Who's gonna win this time? Yellow still has more sheep. Yellow still has more sheep. I'm gonna bet on the teal. Look at that, look at that. Dang, I'm missing the action. Alright. So, destroy the lumber camp that used to be here. We had one villager doing a tree. And I'm just trying to basically be an annoyance about myself some time. Because I know he got to the second age pretty quick. And I'm still not there. Now I am. In order to capture these sacred sites, I'm gonna need to get to the third age though. And he already has lumber preservation and fertilization. Let me see. He's got 6 villagers as town center and now he's shooting a bunch of arrows.
Ja, inzien.
So one thing I would like to critique is look at how far his villagers have to go to turn in that wood. That's far. If he had to build a lumber camp right here, even right there at the time when he started, but he didn't really need it because I was there. But if he built a lumber camp right there, he'd be getting wood much faster than what he is right now. The mill, that makes sense, especially if you start building farms around it. The gold mines, pretty alright, decent. Stone mine, pretty alright, decent. Look at these knights go. Nope. 2 horsemen and a scout. Alright. What else was he doing? He's got an outpost there. He's got 5 houses. And the scout's getting beat. It's 13 to 5 in the army strength range up here, as you can see, but got 1, 2, 3, 4 houses and a blacksmith. I don't think he has a blacksmith. No. Oh, what was that? And then here comes the Regnitz Cathedral. seem to find he's gonna pick up all those relics. Which we already knew, but
She said, hey!
I got a little scouting done for his empire. My scout's gonna go down and there he goes.
Hello again!
Poor guy. Get him, Wolf! Get him! Yeah! Get revenge for me! Alright.
Strela, Buse.
As you see, I was supposed to be building houses. I made a mistake though. And while my villager was doing farms, I shift-clicked it, and guess what? Until it's done, it ain't gonna come and do nothing. So I finally clicked on the one that had to finish it for me, but it's irritating. Very irritating.
Das hat ich gern.
Alright. The dude is starting to go into
Das
farms.
habe ich gern.
Just as he goes into the third age, he now has a blacksmith.
Podo-Gitarre.
And what is this? Marching drills. Unique to the Holy Roman Empire. Increase the movement speed of infantry and religious units by plus 10%. And that, I think, is what gets me sometimes. Because I'd be like, man, why are my guys not... They equal. But I didn't realize they had that option. I tend to play as the English, so I didn't know. Those wolves can be annoying. And they howl at the top of their lungs. I'm pretty close now. As you can see, I continue to build lumber camps towards it. And as you can see, I'm amassing an army at this area because I do not want this to be impeded in any way. This needs to go through. If I'm to be successful in this strategy on Oasis, you are going to have to go through. Because you're going to have to capture these sacred sites and hope that by the fact that you're within there, it's going to buy you a lot of time. Because the first thing they're probably going to try to do, it's not what I think you should do, but the first thing someone's probably going to try to do is just come to attack you and find a way in. So what you're going to need to do is build a wall here. And the fact that these guys are not doing nothing is irritating. Go and do something, guys. But, there you go. Build a wall here. Just so impeding. And I was also getting attacked, I think, at some point. I sent somebody. So yeah, he died. So I sent my hardened spearmen to find these guys. But like I was saying, and there's 3 more guys waiting to do something. They're getting ready to capture relics. So they've already captured one, I believe. Let's see. Maybe not. I thought one must have been picked up already. Alright, but anyways, the whole idea is you gotta get through, and look, I'm getting through. Now, as the English, I should have built that there. About right here would have been better. But I was also worried about the entrance of this. So this works too. But you're gonna need the White Tower. That's gonna be your castle to defend this position. And there those guys go again. Why? Why must you kill my tradesmen? But, you see, he's getting stables, barracks, 2 of them. There's a relic going to him. He's gonna go over here for another one, guaranteed, and then this one too at some point, and this one. And I think he's scouting it, making sure it's safe. Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's probably the next one he goes for, because it's closest to my base, so if he gets it out of the way, he knows he's in the clear. But the great thing is, you get to the Oasis, with the dock, you can get a bunch of fish, helps with your food economy. So even if, because you're gonna be less worried about protecting your empire over here, and more worried about your win condition over here. So you're gonna want to make sure you got a food source over here, and I even start to build my military production over here. What you're gonna want to do on this side, you're gonna want to, as English, you're gonna want to put the oh man, not the wing guard. Oh, what's it called? I'll remember in a little bit. Probably when it pops up. You're gonna want to put it here, and I'll tell you when it comes, and I'll show you. When it comes to attack, I'm missing the action. The action is here. Not my villagers, supposed to be getting stone. Because I wanted to get, as they call it, the sprinkled emplacement on my white tower. Now here's the monastery, of course. You're gonna need a monastery. Because you're gonna need your priest and monks to go to the sacred sites. They start attacking my houses. But I got spearmen. They counter horses. And I'm gonna come from both directions. Look how the spearmen just destroyed them. You see, the spearmen that I got, they're upgraded. Veteran spearmen. His horsemen are still not upgraded. Oh wait, no, I take that back. He is. Right? I believe so. Got these troops here, still getting the stone. There goes that relic. He's got men at arms, gathering somewhere with these knights. And what is he building here? What is he building? What has he got? The Palace of Swabia. Building more military production. He's focused on building military production. He's focused on protecting all those idle villagers. That's not good. But he's focused on getting military production, and his focus is not on sacred sites. He's coming to wipe me out. That's what he wants to do. He wants to just wipe me out. But here goes the first one. All of a sudden, he does react to it in a correct way. He goes, you know what? I need to start getting to the Oasis. That's true. But at this point, if someone's already got that, and you're not even going through, I wouldn't even worry about just cutting these trees and gathering the wood. I just cut through, knock it down, cut to the next tree, knock it down, and just build a path in. That's the counter to the strategy. But there's a solution to that counter. Like, he's already at Imperial. I've got a little bit of ways to go before I can get to Imperial. I have hardly any gold. But I do get this relic. It is going to help with some gold since it sits in my monastery. I have siege. I had plans at the time to build a bunch of mangonels. There we go. That's how you say it. Not catapults. Not in this one. I got that sacred site. Timer's going down. I get a horseman here. Idea is I'll know when someone's coming through, but that's not it. You see, I'm clearing this out. The idea is going to be you're going to build a stone wall here, because that's going to go down no problem. That's going to be an issue if it goes down no problem. But you're going to need a stone wall here. And you need wood, but you don't want to get all your wood and make another path in. So you're going to have to watch and be careful not to overindulge in the wood. But as you can see, military men come in. I'm going to set them up here. Set them up here. That way, because that's the direction they're going to come from. That way, if I see a chop in, look how many they got over there. As fast as you're knocking down wood, as inspired as they are with all these prelates, you need to just keep knocking down the wood. Don't worry about gathering it. You can come back and gather it later. Dealing with these troubles. As you can see over here, he started doing military production. Because now he knows the clock's against the wall. His back's against the wall. Clock's going, counting down. But point being, back's against the wall. He needs to make it to where the quicker he can produce and get to my base, the better. That's his plan. Will it work? It's going ham. Siege workshop, she's workshop, barracks, barracks, barracks. At some point, he builds them right here too. So what?
Eine
Ooh,
kurz-gemachte
our
Arbeit.
houses. All those
Bin
farms.
bereit zu einem Befehlchen.
More villagers. Gonna have a lot of production. In all categories.
Something to shaken.
Idols. Not good. There they go. That's better. At this point, I should have already started building the stone wall. I'm not yet, so I'm slacking there. But you guys ain't gonna do nothing but against these guys. It just ain't gonna happen. So, of course, night there. This will take care of villagers quickly. And knights and spearmen. Mixing it up.
Bin bereit zu einem
We're
Befehlchen.
already at 6 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. He is getting close, but he's spreading thin. And you know, even if he was wanting to do it this way, he could have got this lumber camp and built another one, as well as invest in the cross-cut saw. It would gather the wood faster and he would have gotten through faster. Look at all that. Trebuchet. Oh, he's building. He's ready, dude. And all I got is one barracks, one council hall, the white tower, and one stable, and one siege workshop. I got one of everything. And this is what I mean. Berkshire Palace. That's what it's called. You set this here. This thing is ranged like crazy. The moment they come through, the villagers are dying, right? Yeah, go ahead. Shoot a couple shots at my villagers. War.
Eine kurz-gemachte Arbeit.
Five. These crossbowmen, dangerous against the men at arms. Tears them down like crazy. You get just enough, you can one-shot it. For a trebuchet, that's the main issue. Now we're rocking and rolling. Oh, look at that. He's coming from all sides. But that's why I have spearmen here. Got the new age. These guys can be idle for too long. Still only has a lumber camp here. Needs to move it closer. And look how close he is. He could just chop these trees and be there. Of course, he'd meet his death. But he could chop his trees to be there. He's way focused over here. Way too focused over here. But I'm building a stone wall. That is going to cause a small issue for me in a little bit because I forget to build the gate in time. But it ends up not being a big deal. But you do want to make sure you get that gate up in time. And if this prolongs any further, you may want to build stone wall towers. But even over here, one thing that you can do is take the highest point and the other highest point. Stone wall that. So if they come through, it don't really matter. All you're gonna do is give line of sight by putting a stone wall tower on that wall. And then your Berkshire Palace is gonna help take care of whatever starts to come through, but you're still gonna have that wall there, so no one's gonna actually come and stand on top of a sacred site. And you can do that here too. I do it at your weak points, and if you even wanted to, because of how close I put the Berkshire Palace, I could have scooted it back a little bit and just done from here, possibly. It got to there, maybe had to put around about there and go all the way over here. But basically you want to make it hard. you see, that bell rang. Now he has all these villagers in one spot. Why is he going over here? I'm guessing he was like, well, that's where the sacred site is, and instead of coming out where there's gonna be nothing except for maybe trouble, I'd rather come out where there's maybe trouble, but right at the sacred site, so I can get to that sacred site right away and at least in the win condition. Just started thinking through it. Over here, we just got crossbowmen taking care of whatever this guy makes. And since it's better, it's just gonna be more arms. Yeah, mangonels. I don't know why I can't say that first.
Nicht gelüstet das.
His military might right now, it's not doing good. His villagers are great. He's got production, but a lot of them are on wood. He's got more food. He's got a lot of farms, a lot of production,
Mich
a lot of
gelüstet.
villagers. Usually that's a sign that you're gonna be the one that wins, because he's beaten me in that category in every single way. There's not one thing you can look at other than gold where I'm getting more minute. It's just, we're competitive on food, and I only got 2 sets of farms. He has 1, 2, 3, and he's going on to a 4th set of farms. Here comes mangonels. There's my stone wall with the gate. You don't want to cut through it though. That was a little risky, but it's alright. Just having these guys here, when he has all his, in this case, I wouldn't normally do like this. That stone wall is the way to go. But if he's gonna have all these production units over here, and he's gonna be amassing units over here, just having units here for when a chop 2 comes through is fine, especially with only a minute left to go. Look, now he's doing what I was saying. He's just cutting through now, making a line, not even worried about it. Technically, you can do that if you wanted to at the very beginning yourself, but there's no point if you ain't got monks to be over there yet. Unless you want to try to get a fishing boat and start fishing for some food and have your units, your villagers collecting gold or something to age up faster. That may be something. That may be something. But here it goes. He's building up there, but this is what matters. You only got 10 seconds to make it makes it through. But there ain't nothing you can do about it. Now that tree was blocking line of sight. That thing could have fired a lot further at Berkshire Palace. And then so he decided to build a castle, but game over. Alrighty. Want to know what y'all think about that strategy, and if you stay tuned soon, I got another song coming out with a lyric video called Echo. I like it a lot. It's not gonna make it on the album, but I like it a lot. Alright, till next time, friends. Peace out.